Welcome back to Cruising America, everyone. Today we're visiting the Spruce Tree House in Mesa Verde National Park. We're Steve and Kathleen. We're Cruising America in our 35-foot fifth-wheel RV, chasing 70-degree weather year-round. If you'd like to watch our previous videos, please click the Cruising America playlist link in the description below this video. Otherwise, enjoy our current episode starting now. Actually, we're not going into Spruce Tree House, but we are viewing the cliff dwelling, one of about 600 in the park. Spruce Tree House is the third largest and best preserved cliff dwelling in the park. While Cliff Palace and Longhouse are larger, most of what you see here is original construction. Spruce Tree was constructed between about 1211 and 1278 AD by the ancestors of the Pueblo peoples of the Southwest. The dwelling contains about 130 rooms and 8 kivas, or ceremonial chambers, built into a natural alcove measuring 216 feet at its greatest width and 89 feet at its greatest depth. It is thought to have been home for about 60 to 80 people. The cliff dwelling was first discovered in 1888, when 2 local ranchers chanced upon it while searching for stray cattle. A large tree, which they identified as a Douglas spruce, was found growing from the front of the dwelling to the mesa top. Legend has it the men first entered the dwelling by climbing down this tree, which was later cut down by another early explorer. Spruce Tree House was opened for visitation following excavation in 1908 by Dr. Jesse Walter Fuchs of the Smithsonian Institution. Dr. Fuchs removed the debris of fallen walls and roofs and stabilized the remaining walls. Today it is known as one of the best preserved cliff dwellings in the park. Due to the protection of the alcove, 90% of the material you see, such as walls, wood, and plaster, are original. Mesa Verde receives an average of 18 inches of precipitation annually and has a frost-free growing season averaging about 150 days. Tree ring and pollen evidence suggests conditions were similar when the Pueblans lived here. Archaeologists found thousands of small corn cobs, dried squash stems and seeds, and the occasional cache of corn kernels or dried beans, which remind us of how successful ancestral Pueblo farmers were. Tucked into the cliff above are 10 storage rooms that are part of the Spruce Tree House community. The people stored surplus corn, beans, squash, and wild plants such as wild onions, berries, and piñon nuts in these rooms. They reached these rooms using ladders and pecked hand and toe hold trails. They sealed the doors with stone slabs to deter rodents and keep their food supplies dry. Alcove sites like this tend to be quite cold in winter, but kivas are well insulated by the earth around them. Over the centuries, most kiva roofs collapsed, but partial roofs are still intact in Square Tower House and Longhouse. There are 2 common types of doorways at Mesa Verde. Some doorways are rectangular in shape, while others are T-shaped. T-shaped doorways are found in ancestral Pueblan sites throughout the Four Corners region and Mexico. The builders may have chosen to use the T-shape for practical purposes, such as allowing easier entry for someone carrying a large load. Archaeologists studying the layout of cliff dwellings and the placement of T-shaped doorways have suggested that they may lead into areas shared by more than one family, or into rooms where religious activities took place. Many T-shaped doors provide access to kiva courtyards. A natural sandstone arch is present in the Spruce Tree House alcove, just above the cliff dwelling. Early stabilization work was performed in the 1940s, with additional stabilization work completed in the 1960s. Natural erosion processes, including the settling of the arch, have been affected by the early stabilization work. So modern engineering techniques may be necessary to ensure continued stability of the arch. Because of a number of rock falls beginning in 2015 that fell onto the trails below, work is currently being done to assess and mitigate this recurring issue. Thanks for watching our latest episode of Cruising America. To see more of our videos, click the link to our channel in the description below. If you like our videos, please click the subscribe button, then click the bell next to it. YouTube will then send you emails telling about our new videos once they're posted.